Okay, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me. I've had a huge response to my video about Zaha swap, so thank you to everybody who's subscribed and everyone who's watching that video. It really does mean a huge amount to me. Okay, so I thought, the season is coming soon. We've got some friendlies coming up, and I thought maybe I'll have a look at some of the players I think are going to be making a big impact for Crystal Palace next season. And if you agree, or if you disagree, or if you have your own ideas as to who you think is going to be a standout player next season, don't forget to drop down into the comments so that everyone can have a look and also have a bit of a chat about it. So first of all, I think that if he stays, and I think he's probably going to stay, I think Zaha will have another very good season for us. He was much like his old self last season, little tricks and dummies and things like that. He did the same thing in training, the same thing in the friendlies, I should say, against Accrington Stanley and Millwall. He was doing the little tricks and things like that. So I think next season we're going to see even more from him, and I think he may even beat his record goal scoring total from last season. I think that's how much Vieira has helped him, I think, over the last couple of seasons. Also, Eze is my next choice. I think he's recovered almost completely now from his injury. He's seemed really lively, really on the ball in the two friendlies that he took part in, and he and Zaha were linking up really well, and I think he's getting back to his best form that he had to us when he first started. So I think he's going to be one to watch. I think he's going to play a bigger role this season, obviously because he's not going to be injured, and also because I think that Patrick Vieira wants a bit more creativity in the midfield. I think that's why he's bought Doucouré, which is another one I'm going to be talking about. So Doucouré, obviously huge signing for us, and I'm really pleased that we managed to land him. I think that he's going to be one of those players that's really going to stand out this season, not just for Crystal Palace, but I think for the whole Premier League. I think he's going to be a dynamic player in the middle. I think he's going to be very, very much like Gallagher, but, and this is just my opinion, I think he's actually going to be better than Conor Gallagher, because he seems to have a little bit more experience. He's played at different levels, and I think that when you hear his interview about how determined he is to win games, and how he wants to take the people on and go run with the ball, I think he's going to be even better than Conor Gallagher. And I think that next season we're going to see a huge boost in our midfield creativity because he's going to be there. Who else do I think is going to stand out? Well, I think the back four is going to be another solid thing for us. I know in the friendlies they weren't that solid, but I think in the Premier League I think we're going to have some good players. I'm not sure whether Joe Ward or Klein is going to be a regular. I think probably Klein is going to edge it a little bit. Hopefully Ferguson will be able to get his fitness back up to a level where he's going to start playing again, start playing for us. That would be fantastic. It'd be great to see him in the back and see how he performs. The Gahey and Anderson combination in the middle, and Tarek Mitchell, another season under his belt, did fantastic last season, so I think he's also going to be one to watch. I think that it could come to the point where he's going to start attracting real interest from other teams, and it's going to be more difficult for us to hold on to him, but I think he's going to be really good. At the back, I think Sam Johnson may play a part next season, maybe in the cup runs like Jack Butland did last season. I think he's a good goalkeeper, and I think that he may surprise a few people when he comes in to play games, as I'm sure he will, because Patrick Vieira wants to find his best team. I think he's still trying to find his best team, and I think that he will play some role in the season next year. They're my players to watch. Obviously there are other players out there that I think are going to have a good season. I think as a team we're going to have a really good season. I think we're going to develop and grow, and I think be more of a threat to teams. I think we're going to stop drawing so many games, and I think we're actually going to start to win a few, which would be fantastic for us. But I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let me know down in the comments whether you think whether you agree with my choices, or whether you think there's going to be other players that are going to stand out for us this season. I'd love to hear your comments down below. Thank you for joining me. See you later.